All right, it's Friday, November 10th, just following up on the SPY. You can see here after breaking out above that first bar high and pausing, it's now continuing up on the daily chart towards the top of that range. I just decided to scale out here I bought the 431 calls at 732, just scaled out at 781 up in this area. I just don't know what's really going to unfold today. I mean, truthfully, it's almost like you should just take your gains up here. I'm not convinced we're going to take out the high of that day. We're kind of inside of this day. I understand, we broadened out and clearly didn't want to follow through lower out of the gates. If anything, we're working a little higher, but it's just a tricky. There's no actionable signal today on the daily chart. We're just kind of stuck inside this bar. Again, just intraday structure says we were going to head a little higher towards the top of the range. So, you never know for sure if we're going to hit our targets up here. But for now, given that big burst through the first bar high and the pause, there was a likely second push up. And truthfully, this could be all there is. We're coming to the end of the morning hour. I don't know if we're going to continue up here. I could just continue to ride the 15-minute bars, bar after bar, and just see, when it finally pauses and maybe exit at that point. But who knows how this day is going to end. We'll have to see. It's at the moment setting up for like an inside bar that might, then we'll have to see how that unfolds into next week. And I'll get into that on a recap, but if it's an inside bar, you can get an up move that fails and comes down. You can get a down move that fails that comes up for a really good type of signal in this environment. So a lot of, confusion is setting in here towards the end of the week. You could see it sideways all week long. And intraday structure just kind of showed that you weren't breaking down below the first bar low and you were heading up a little higher here in the morning. So again, just showing you I'm kind of scaled out and I'm just trying to decide if I just want to kind of exit and just kind of call it a day here or not. But you can go 15-minute bar by 15-minute bar at this point, see what happens. Otherwise, not a bad trade just to see if it would extend a little higher.